What's my line again? Okay. Woot! Yeah, that was lame. Anyway, it's another episode of Woot Wednesday. I forgot what number. I think it's 46. Maybe? I'd have to look. I'm probably right, but who knows. Anyway, last 7 days. First, I got my new mic cables in. They are, hang on here. Got the label. They are Sweetwater Pro audio cables. I bought 3 of them. They're 10-foot cables. I've got one on this microphone right here, which is the Blue Ember, going into input 1 on my interface. Turns out it's not going to hell. It was that other mic cord I had on it, causing like ticking noises and like loud ticks. So we'll test it out, and I'll keep using this one. And it's like the only time I can tell it's something's gone stupid with it is when I'm editing the videos. I'll see a large spike, and then it's just like that's a loud tick. Other than the noises from the ceiling, which of course now it's not doing it, are totally different. So that's done. I thought I was gonna have to like break down and buy another interface right away, but I don't have to, so great. And how I can like maybe do the DI amp thing one time. Put that on video. I haven't done anything with the lighting because the light that I was using before that I clamped to my monitor is now clamped to the curtain rod in my kitchen with an LED grow bulb from my little garden over there. And I bought some lily bulbs today. Was it Leslie Woodruff lily? 8 of them suckers came in that bag, so I emptied one of my 5-gallon buckets that I use. As you can see, it's under the piano. That's pianos on. I've got 2 of them under there, and I had one just had like a bunch of little things in it in my room, so I took all that crap out and drilled holes in the bottom, grabbed some rocks from out back, put my potting soil in it, planted some of the bulbs, layered more potting soil on top, watered the hell out of it, so we'll see if I can get those. Reading the back of the bag, they can get 3 to 4 feet tall. I've got it sitting on a little table over at the kitchen window, which it sits lower, but yeah, it'll get some indirect sunlight because I don't have direct sunlight. Doesn't come in from over here or over here because it's east and west. North and south, I have no windows. That's the wall to next door's nonsense, and that leads to the outside. So there's no window over there, which it would have been if there was a window in the back, it would be in my room. But there's not one there. It's off to this side, the east side of the apartment. This gets the western exposure, and all this stuff is right here, so I can't really have anything with water in it near this. And I was trying to find another clamp light at Walmart, but like the one that I've got, the silver ones with the big old bell reflective whatevers, I couldn't find any. So I'm gonna have to wait on that because I'm also thinking about moving my desk that direction and then moving the TV over here, so that way when my son is here taking up all the floor space, I can be over there and I'm not going to have to walk through him to get past him while he's watching Mythbusters or whatever on the TV. So it's just like, okay, maybe we can do that next weekend because I'm not going to attempt to try to move all this by myself. I will hurt myself. I need help. I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm 49. Yes, I'm 49. Feeling some days like 89, but That's to be expected. Doing the job that I do every 5 days a week. And Fridays and Saturdays. Fridays are brutal anymore until we get somebody else in there, which who knows when the hell that's gonna happen. I have no idea. Yeah. Anywho, I was gonna talk about something else. Oh, yeah. I used to. Okay, on the mixing videos that I do, if you pay attention to the screen where the program is, I blur stuff out at the top because I have several tabs open, and those are all my personal projects or Academy track projects that you don't really need to know what they are. It's something that I'm doing. Most of them, I think there's just maybe two Academy tracks on there, and the rest of them are personal projects that I don't really want visible yet. So I used to do the blurring stuff in DaVinci Resolve, and if you've seen how that crap is done, oh my god, it's a pain in the ass. You can't. When I try to drag a window to blur it, there's no way to constrain it from like skewing left or right, and it's really annoying. Even when you're trying to make it wider, there's no, you can't hold shift or alt or anything to keep it from like shifting, and it's like it was really bleeping annoying. So I was like, just on a whim before I started shooting yesterday's video, I was like, there's got to be a way to do it in OBS Studio. And I found a plugin. I'm going to have to, let me drag, where is my mouse? Way over here. I'm going to drag my OBS to this monitor over here, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see it. So, now that I'm in gray, slightly less reflective, but not bright enough, it's actually a filter. So I'm going to go to my program monitoring 1 setup, and you'll see this. So, and you can tell that it is blurred right there. But, and I open up Reaper. Of course, now I can't see what I'm doing because I moved it. Let me move it back. When I open up Reaper, you can tell that it's blurred right there. And if I just go back to move this back over in the same spot, you can tell it's blurred. And I'm always going to have that blur in the same spot. So what it was is on my display capture for the window right here, the infinity window, I right click and select filters, and you'll click the plus button. Actually, is there a way to show it? Oh, hang on. Let me close this for a sec. Stream effects. OBS stream effects. It does a bunch of other stuff. These are all like, I'm not sure if these are these are all contributors, translators. I think that's a gopher. I'm not sure. But all these people sponsored stuff. Happy little animals saying thank you. So this, if you Google it, stream effects for OBS, you'll be able to do this. And what I did on that was capture filters. I set it to apply as a mask. It's a box area, apply as a mask. And then if you don't have it applied as a mask, the blur will blur the entire screen on that display. So apply a mask, and you'll get these mask type region image source. I use region. And then you can drag it left edge, top edge, right edge, bottom edge. The right edge was fine. I mean, I could drag it further over, but there's like absolutely no need to, because it stops like right before my little capture window thing. So the bottom edge I brought all the way up just to have that one little bit at the bottom, and everything else is still clear. So yay, I don't have to deal with the stupid blurring effect in in DaVinci Resolve anymore. I just wanted to show that real quick, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to move this back over and then switch back to my full screen. And then put my, oh, well, no. If I had a nice, like, I don't know, light would be great. I'll have to friggin' sort that out as soon as I can. I won't be able to do that until I move my desk, because I'm also thinking of maybe having the piano off to the side, but I'm not entirely sure how much space that's going to take up. I won't know any of that until I maneuver this desk out the way and the TV stand over there over this direction. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I won't be up against walls and whatnot, and I can sit at the thing and have my tripod and the web camera parked right there. And I'll have some light of some sort, because, well, this sucks. It's like I try to do things, and it's just like a giant, colossal production to do any of this stuff, and it's ridiculous. And it's like, speaking of giant productions that are ridiculous, Frozen has gotten out of hand. I tried doing more vocals for it, and they're better, and then I was trying to like fix some stuff. I don't understand how it happens, but it was like singing normal, and then the comping, and I was like, okay, oh, that didn't work, so let me retract this part. And they sound, and I didn't do it like I did to begin with. It was all breathy and weird, and I'm like, well, where the hell did this come from? So I'm gonna have to redo the whole damn thing, or just those other sections again. My reference folder where I throw things in that I'm not using, or I've used and then like stemmed it out or rendered a track or whatever, is like this freaking big. I'm like, it's gotten way out of hand, where it's just gotten out of control. I was like, I'm not trying to do matchy with the stuff, but I do need to do some other things to it. And it's just like, I need to do something else for a little while, like that acoustic piano track that I've been avoiding trying to work on, because I still don't have a name for it. Trying to think, is there anything else that's been going on other than everything in my little garden over there has sprouted except for my bell peppers? I'm gonna give them another week. Hopefully they'll pop up. And it's like, we're supposed to be cold and stupid and snow and rain this whole entire flipping week, and it's like, oh my god, can we please be done with the cold nonsense? I'm so sick of dealing with it. It's annoying. I'm like, oh bloody hell. I'm tired of being cold when I'm at work. I'm tired of them at work having the air conditioner on full stinking blast downstairs. I take a water bottle with me to work, but I'll be damned if I can actually drink this much water while I'm at work, because it's so stinking cold. I may get this far down, and that's it. And then I'm going into the break room making coffee because I'm freezing. And that sucks. It's stupid. It's like, if you're gonna, it's like, give me, they were talking about being able to give us control over that in that room, of the air conditioning and the heating, but I haven't heard dip about it since about a month or so ago. And it's like, I guess they just forgot. Shows how much how important I am at my job. They don't care. They don't care. I'm just somebody that just works for chump change, and that's it. It's like, I can't, got a tiny little raise. Ooh, thanks, 28 cents. Yeah, I can go move out into a house with that. No, I can't. Nobody can. And it's like, I should be making more than that nonsense. I should be making about 14 to 15 an hour, but I'm not. But that's a rant for another day. Unless I can find a way to get a different job, which, right in the state of things, are not looking too good. So I might as well just stick where I'm at the moment until I can get So I can figure stuff out. It's like I want a house, but I don't want a mortgage that's going to be over $1,000, because then that's a good way of having me become homeless in about a month. Because that's just too much. That's too much. This place is almost 1,000, and it's too much, and I can't deal with it. I can deal with it. I do it, but it's just there's not much left over to after paying that and then my bills. I break everything up between my 2 paychecks a month, half the rent on one, the other half on the other, half my cable bill on one, half the cable bill on the other. Then I put my utilities and my cell phone and the medical bill I'm still trying to pay off, plus my credit card when I make purchases on that, which I did. Mic cords, another USB cord for interface, just in case that one fails, because I stole the one from here and put it over there, and I bought one somewhere and then put it on here, and then I need another one for backup. So it's sitting in this stupid thing under here. And like a whole pack of drumsticks, thinner drumsticks, because it's got tiny hands. And those of you that seen my post on Facebook, if you're in the Produce Like a Pro Academy group, I didn't post it into anything else. Let me open up this let me find it. I'm gonna open up Visual Studio Code if I can find it. Then I'm gonna move it over to this window because I work it over on that side and then deal with the program over here. If it would load, there it goes. It's so slow. Big old white screen, black screen. Okay. I'm gonna now move it over to this window. Okay, I don't care about the release notes from March. Thank you. And I'm gonna open up the Decent Sampler standalone program, and I'm gonna switch to, well, shoot, is there a way to turn that filter off? Crap. Go to program, monitor recording. Yeah, see, it's all blurred right there. It's filters. Can I turn it off? Haha! There we go. I'll just remember to turn it back on when I'm done. All right. This is... Why are there two? I'm confused. Oh, I hit it twice. I double-clicked in the start menu. Oops. But here's the Decent Sampler standalone. This back here, let me minimize this. This back here is the code to make a DS preset for it. So I'm going to open that back up. I'm going to file, load my recent. Oh, there's no recent. I'll just load. Why is that happening to me? I need to take care of that. Volume D. Samples. My samples. DS Banjo. Why was I opening this? Oh. Select a preset file. I've lost my mind. I thought I was opening a regular folder. My banjo preset. Open it up. It's loaded. Click out of that. And here it is. But I need to... I didn't do it today because I was too busy. Because my daughter's birthday was Monday, and I'm shooting this at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. And these need to get shifted down to back down to here. I had them here originally. Then I was watching the guy in the video on how to do these to and seeing where his was at, and it just didn't sound right. So the C3, for some reason, acts like middle C on the piano. And the lowest note is not middle C on this plugin. It is actually in what should be C3. That's C2. I don't know how this is done, so I'm just going to move all these samples back down over there. I don't know if this will... Oh, I can't hear it because my headphones are all plugged in. Make sure it's working still. Do I still have it set to my piano? Yeah, there's some kind of like latency with that. I haven't tried using it in Reaper yet, so I'm going to take these headphones off because I don't feel like wearing them right now. In fact, I don't even think I want to have them plugged in either. So yeah, I did that yesterday, and I'll put a link in the description to the video. What you don't see in the video, and I had to go and look at somebody else's DS preset file to figure out how the hell to change these colors on these little sliders, and it's like, oh, there's no way to double click it back to 50. I'm gonna have to fix that and then fix this negative 3dB nonsense. This is like an EQ thing. All the tone is all the way to 20,000. Is it kilohertz or hertz? Is it hertz? I don't know. But then you just drag it down. I want something different though. I kind of want sliders, and I'm wondering if some of the plugins for the Juice framework works on this, but this is done in XML, not C++. So yeah, that's fun. That was this. So I'm just gonna close that, drag this back over there. You're now looking at my desktop, I think. I have no idea. Yep. See all my programs in Ronnie James Dio. So I'm gonna go back to my full screen and close all this nonsense out because I'm not working on it tonight. And that's basically been it for my week. Just silly stuff. Working my butt off, trying to do that cover tune, working on my garden, making sure that gets all nice and healthy and like grows me some vegetables and stuff, which is awesome. I don't have to buy it at the stinking store. And I know I've been looking up things on it's like how to regrow stuff after you grow it. And it was like I got a ton of seeds. Still, I was like, I didn't realize how many seeds came in that carrot packet. Like, holy crap. I thought it was only going to be like a couple of seeds in there. No, there's like about 100 and some odd in there. I don't know how many I tossed into that container. Guess I'll find out. Hopefully all of them will sprout. I think I've seen like maybe 4 or 5 little green stems. Just tiny little green stems right now because they just came up a couple of days ago. They just started emerging. Just like the other lettuce started emerging. Problem is the lettuce... The 2 little lettuces that I have over there have 1 little green sprig, and I'm like going, how in the hell is that going to grow into the leafy thing that's on the front of the package if it's just 1? I don't know. Those are supposed to be ready because I'm an idiot. I made a list of the day I planted them. I planted all the stuff on the top on April 5th, and the numbers next to what I planted is how many days it's going to take, and I found like a online date calculator thing that tells me when I can harvest them. The first things that should be able to come out are the radishes on April 30th, which is today's the 13th. 17 days maybe. Those should be ready, and they're getting big over there. So, yay. I'm going to have some radishes, and then the next month later, I'm going to have some turnips, too. And it's like, I'm going to have to maneuver those around, because I think they're getting crowded. I don't know. I'm going to need to find smaller containers for, like, the ones that are too close to the other ones. Put them in that. Yeah, I have an empty ice cream container I can do that with. Just drill some holes in the bottom and put a lid under it and set them in there. I'll need to probably need to get some more. I've got some potting soil left after I did the 5-gallon bucket for the lilies. 8 bulbs. It's like, holy crap. And they get 3 to 4 feet tall. They can bloom anywhere from, you get 1 stalk from each bulb. They can bloom 3 to a dozen flowers per stalk. And it's like, if that happens, I'm going to have to be like, hey, you want one of these? Or something, because I'm going to have to figure it out. It'll be about a month or so, hopefully. Because when I followed a video, it's like I put the rocks in the bottom for drainage. I laid a bed of a couple of inches of soil over top of that. Then I put the bulbs in like a little circle and 2 in the middle. Then covered that with a bunch of dirt. That way, because you're supposed to be able to like water the crap out of it so they get nice and strong and healthy, and the roots become sturdy. I packed it down a little bit so it becomes a sturdy plant, and it gets strong and it can grow. So we'll see in about a month how that's going. So I'm gonna water that like every day, like I do, and then hopefully have nice fun things to show off in about a month or so. So I've been blathering on for like 26 minutes, so this is one of the longer Woot Wednesdays because I had forgotten about some stuff. Then I decided, oh, hey, look, I did this the other day, and then I did that, and it's like, shit. I was like, damn. All right. Anyway, how was your week? No, but there was no cat appearances. I'm shocked. She's probably passed out on my bed, or she's sleeping in front of my dresser like she does. She's weird. Anyway, how was your last 7 days? Let me know in the comments section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.